Hello, class, and welcome to Diversity in Organizations or Diversity Management. I'm so excited that each of you have decided to join me this semester. To be a very, very valuable class. I think you'll get a lot out of it. And, kind of this is the great part about this class is regardless of what your major is, you're going to learn so much. It's going to, follow you wherever, your career takes you. And the skills and tips you'll learn in this class will be very, very valuable. Again, this is for the fall of 2020. There's actually two classes in one here. We have an undergraduate section of this class and a graduate section of this class. So you're either enrolled in Management 3626, which is the undergraduate section, or Management 5695, which is the graduate section. The two classes are combined in Canvas, so whenever we do our discussion forums, whenever we respond, you're going to be responding to both graduate and undergraduates. I'll talk about the syllabus a little bit here in a second, a few things that are different between the two classes, but you'll have the opportunity to explore and learn from both undergraduates and graduates this semester, which I think is a great thing. My name is Justin Lacey. I am currently the Assistant Director for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion and the Title IX Coordinator for the University of Illinois System Offices in Urbana-Champaign, Illinois. So I am not physically on UMSL's campus. I've actually worked for UMSL before. From 2016 to 2017, I worked in human resources at UMSL, and I was also the Title IX coordinator. So I'm very familiar with UMSL. I've been teaching with UMSL since 2017, and I truly, truly enjoy it. So I got my UMSL shirt on today. So again, I'm very excited to be working with you this semester. If you need to get a hold of me, my email and my phone number are on the syllabus. Feel free to reach out to me at any time, and I will do my absolute best to get back to you as soon as possible. Again, since I'm not physically in St. Louis, I won't be able to meet in person, but again, I'm always available if you need me. So the textbook for this semester is called Diversity in Organizations. It looks just like this. The author is Myrtle Bell, and it is the third edition. So make sure whenever you're in the textbook, you are following on with the right edition. This is a required textbook, so hopefully everybody will be following along correctly. So let's talk a little bit about the syllabus itself. I could go over a lot of different things, but we'll just make sure we discuss the one thing that everybody cares about, which is grades. There's going to be four elements to grades this semester. The first is we will have discussion forums. Almost every week, not necessarily every single week, but most weeks we're going to have discussion forums where I will pose a question and you will respond in the forum to the rest of your classmates. Generally, every week I post every new module every week will be posted first thing Monday morning. So on Monday morning, you will have until Thursday morning of the same week to respond in that forum. You will then have until Sunday to respond to at least two of your classmates, and you will be respond every week. You'll be graded on your own post and the responses to two other posts of individuals. And again, I'll explain more about that as the semester goes on. That'll be 200 total points for the semester. The second part of the class is about case studies, and I think there's 7 case studies for the whole semester. Those are worth a total of 200 points. Some weeks are worth a little bit more than others, where I will provide you an article related to whatever topic we're talking about that week, and you will write your own short paper responding to that article. Again, very easy to do, and I'll be sure to explain it as we go along. For those of you who are in the undergraduate section or Management 3626, there'll be 2 papers, about 6 to 8 pages each, worth 100 points each, so 200 points total. Those of you who are in the graduate section, 5695, so sorry, you get to write 4 papers instead of 2. And again, the syllabus will have the due dates for all those papers. So undergraduates, you'll have 2 papers. Graduates, you'll have 4 papers. And finally, there will be 2 exams, one about halfway through and then one the final exam. The one that's about halfway through covers the first 8 chapters, and then the final exam number 2 is not comprehensive. Exam number 2 will just cover the last half of the course, or chapters 9 through 16. So that's and those are worth 100 points each. So for undergraduates, there's 800 total points, and for graduates, there's 1,000 total points. So you'll be able to follow along really easily. And I'll make sure I try to do my best that whenever something is due, and most things will be due on Sundays, I will try within about 3 or 4 days to get your grades back, because I know there's nothing more frustrating than waiting for what your grade is and not getting and professors not getting back to you. So I hope to be able to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. With your grades. And again, if you have any questions about your grades or anything that you're concerned about, feel free to call me or email me. I'm always happy to talk to you and always happy to respond. Kind of the last thing I want to discuss kind of here in our introduction is about class respect. And again, being a class in diversity, these can be very difficult things to talk about. They can be very personal for a lot of students. It can be, for a lot of individuals. So, this isn't like talking about the weather or, the watching the baseball game we watched last night. These require a lot of deep reflection, a lot of deep personal insight, and expressing yourself can be difficult at times. I fully recognize that. So especially when we do discussion posts, I want you to be very cognizant of whenever you respond to your classmates that you're not demeaning them, you're not making them feel guilty for whatever they post. This is a class about respect. So if you give respect, you will get respect back. So again, you're not graded on whatever opinion that you have. You can feel one way about a topic and your classmates can feel completely different. Some of you are liberal, some of you are conservative, some of you are something in between, or some of you may be something even completely different. And that's okay. Again, we're not going to here to talk about politics, but again, we all have different beliefs, different backgrounds, and that is okay. So you are graded based on how you rationalize your arguments, how what evidence do you provide, what sources do you cite. That's where the bulk of your grade comes from. I don't care one way or the other what your opinion is. I want to know how you support your opinion. Again, I certainly have my views of the world. I certainly have what I believe. But again, my views are my own, and I don't expect you to share my views. I try to explain where I can, but I want you to be you're an individual. Your beliefs matter. How you believe and what you think is what definitely matters. So again, if at any point you feel that if a fellow student is harassing you or making you feel guilty or demeaning you for your opinions, please let me know and we can work through it. So, but again, I want everybody to feel comfortable. You may disagree with your classmates, and that's okay if you disagree. We don't have to agree on everything. But if you do disagree and you're going to respond, make sure you do it in a calm, rational manner, and make sure you respect their opinion, but you make sure you can share your opinion and share why you believe the way you believe. And again, that way we're going to have a great discussion. It's going to be a really fun semester, and I truly believe you'll enjoy this material. So, and again, we talk about a lot of different topics in diversity and equity and inclusion, and just know our focus is on how these relate to organizations. This is a business school class. So, we won't be talking about sociology or about, criminology or, about, different, things going on in the world. We're probably not going to discuss a lot of things about, what did you watch on the news last night related to what the topic we're talking about. These are all related to business aspects and what do organizations do. So again, you're free to bring in resources, current resources, but just know the bulk of our discussion will be focusing on how these topics relate to organizations and companies specifically. So that's kind of my introduction. Again, if you have questions, feel free to let me know. I'm always available. Each week, at the beginning of every week, I will do a little short video just like this, introducing that week's material, kind of let you know what the assignments are and the due dates, and to kind of give you, because I want you every week to know exactly where you stand and what is expected. So thank you, everybody, for agreeing to join this class. I hope you truly enjoy it. Again, I'm really excited to teach it. This is what I do in my daily life. I love talking about this stuff, and I love interacting with students who are interested in it, and I truly hope you will enjoy it. So, again, my name is Justin, and you'll notice whenever you send me an email or if you're referencing me in a discussion, please call me Justin. I'm a lawyer by trade, so I have a JD, but please, you don't have to call me Dr. Lacey. You don't have to call me even Professor Lacey. You can call me Justin. That's perfectly fine. I actually encourage it because, again, we want to talk as individuals. So thanks, everyone. Hope you have a great first week, and look for me on the discussion boards, and we'll go from there. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.